Good morning, lovely people, and welcome to the official start of my 2024 car boot sale season. Off over to Bolton today for the first date on their calendar. You might actually be getting 2 videos for the price of 1 today though, because I did actually have a dry run last weekend, but to be perfectly honest, it was a bit of a poor show, so I'm not entirely sure whether I'm putting that video out. It is a bit damp out there today though. Forecast is light rain and it's going to get heavier later on as well, so whether that affects the show at Bolton or not remains to be seen. I've had a long time of laying in on a Sunday now though. Over Christmas and New Year I've been particularly lazy, so I've got to get back into the routine. But you just know we're going to stop for coffee on the way. Let's get over there, see what we can find. Oh, it's exciting, isn't it? I still get that feeling when I turn up to boot sales. I think if it all goes pear-shaped today, I can come up out playing in the snow. Why am I doing this? It's too early in the year for this shit.
Hi. Excuse me. This one £2.
Thank you. Today's the week though.
How much have you got on these, pal?
I don't know how much are they? The new ones, they're all new. They're all new.
Fiver.
They're all new, my mate.
Have you got the other one?
Yeah, in fact, just charge £4 to people. Just get rid of them.
Nice one, cheers, man. Top man, thank you very much.
Thank you. £10.
There's probably some more tidy ones in there buried in there.
Pardon?
There's probably some more tidy ones in there buried in there.
Everything in there, 100% new.
Yeah.
So, we were doing them at a different market yesterday.
Yeah.
And because of the weather.
Yeah, it's a bit early in the season and you've got to stay positive though.
Get
Sorry, I'll try not getting in your way.
your Google out and you'll see it. 27 quid for decaf, £24 for Tetley, £18 for Lions.
Morning, mate.
You alright, mate?
How you doing?
Go, yeah?
Happy New Year.
You too, mate. John Lee, get that bag.
You're a helper today.
Hey?
You're a helper today.
Yeah, it's my little brother. He wants
Cool.
fun.
Training him up in the family business.
Hey?
Training him up in the family business.
Yeah.
Oh, top man. All the boxes in good nick,
Yeah, you can have a look if you want.
Sound, yeah. What do we say, 6?
Yeah, £6 each.
Yeah.
50 for 4. Richard, I picked him up from Sainsbury's the other day.
Yeah.
There was the one in West Island that was taking out Lego. Bit quiet today, isn't it?
Yeah, it was always going to be a bit being soggy.
It's only a bit of water, isn't it?
Oh yeah, mate. There you go, bud.
Alright, yeah, nice one. First one back.
Yeah. I was out at Accrington last week.
Oh yeah.
That was really quiet as well, and they pulled the plug on Clitheroe. You know?
I've never been there.
Have you not?
Oh.
It used to be all right back in the day, but they just couldn't get it going again after COVID.
Yeah.
It's a shame, really, because it was good. It was good if it was chucking it down, like.
Yeah.
But hey ho, another one bites the dust and all that. Right, I'll see what else you've got, bud.
Come on, £10, mate.
Did you get up too much over the weekend? Over the winter, should I say?
We've just been chilling.
Yeah. I must admit I did far too much of that. Far too much rum as well.
Well, I worked throughout the week, so...
Oh yeah, you're on the roads, isn't it?
Yeah. I've been just been chilling if I've got a day off.
Is this for sale?
It's mine, that mate.
Hey, it's me. I got a really good relationship with a charity shop.
Yeah.
I tell them what I do.
Yeah.
They keep them all behind for me now.
Oh, and it's the best way to do it.
You just got to be thingy with them, be honest. And they look after you.
Absolutely, mate. Some of the best contacts I've made have been started off the back of conversations like that.
Yeah. Just be honest with them and...
Yeah, well they want to shift the stuff, don't they?
That's all you need to be honest with them and
Yeah.
be nice with you.
I think if you just bullshit them, they just get wound up by it. And they're less likely to do your deal. What are we saying for these, pal?
Ideally, I want at least 20 on them.
20?
Yeah, because they've just come out.
Right, okay.
They're about £100 shoe there.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with them.
Let's see what we can do for all of them. If you're kind to me on the rest, I might consider it.
I can do. I'll do 15 on the Vapor Maxes.
Yeah.
Because obviously the Vapor Maxes.
Because Vapor Maxes,
10 on
yeah.
them, and I'll do 8 on them.
25, 33, 53.
53.
Yeah. Go on that much.
You'll get all your money back on them. They're going, I think at the minute there's a pair on eBay for about 70.
Yeah.
Pre-owned.
2002R.
They've all just come out, haven't they? All the big crazies are New Balance now.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. They've all gone up in value.
Shit. Fair enough. 50 quid?
Yeah, go on then.
Top man. You know that it's these that sold it, innit?
Yeah. Trust me, look out for them on car boots this year.
TW2Rs. That's one in the bank. Appreciate the heads up on that, mate.
The black ones,
Yeah.
the black ones and the white ones do very well for the summertime.
Yeah.
Because they've all just come out. I think the ones, I know about 180 on you.
Yeah, well, I've just seen there the resale value is pretty high on them, isn't it?
Yeah.
I did think I'd be struggling spending money today, but then again, saying that, I knew I was going to meet you before I turned up, innit? I've just been doing so well lately for new stock.
Yeah.
Have you been on the Sports Direct clearance?
I don't mess around with that. I
Do you not? Yeah, fair enough.
If like I said, I don't do eBay. If I come here and double my money on every pair of trainers, I'm happy.
Yeah, that's all it's all about, mate.
What other people are doing.
Fair enough, mate, fair enough. What are we saying on these?
Them ones, at least, I got £10 on them.
Saying that.
They're about a 13 or a 12 then, I think.
Yeah, they're big old clod offers, aren't they? Oh, it's there. Yeah, got loads of Merrills on Sports Direct, yeah.
How much is there for them?
It varies, it depends on what it is. I got like the Crocs for 18.
Oh yeah.
There was some hiking trainers for 15 quid. Some boots. The boots are always expensive. I paid 40 for them, but I'll double up on those.
It's the brand what sells it though.
Yeah, that's it. I think price is going to dip because obviously everybody's had that opportunity to get them. So as soon as the people who piss them away sell out, then the price will come back up again.
Just sit on them.
I spent so much money for Amazon this month though.
Oh
Yeah.
How mates have got onto that now.
It's the future, mate, because it's so autonomous.
I just don't trust nobody. Especially with the post office. I don't even put my money in there now.
Just fucking cynical, mate. Yeah, I think that's me done for shoes. If anything else comes up, Craig, just give us a shout, will you?
Yeah, well, I'll look around for you, like Lego and stuff like that.
Yeah, appreciate it, mate. Yeah, nice one.
There was a guy who was supposed to come the other week to my house to pick some trainers up.
Yeah.
I said 9 o'clock, never turned up, so I just went out.
No, fair enough.
But I said, I'm here this morning, he's not even come, so...
Exactly, yeah. But the thing is, if your prices are good and people don't turn up, it's their loss, isn't it?
Yeah.
You probably saved the day for me today, but I'm the eternal optimist.
Anyway, have a nice weekend, mate.
Have a good one, buddy. Well, I did not think I'd be going back to the car to drop stuff off today, but that's a really good sign. I kind of half knew that I was meeting that guy to buy Lego anyway, but the trainers were just a bonus. Let's see what else we can find.
Is that the bag?
How much did you say you had on the coffee?
Everything is a tenner.
Tenner.
That's 26 quid that one, mate.
Yeah.
All in date, 2 years date on it, 26.
I think it's worth more than its weight in gold, isn't it, coffee?
Coffee, yeah, commodity, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't know how accurate that is. Don't quote me on that. I'm not a gold dealer. Never heard of Joel before, but these look really cool.
Yeah, they're good. Yeah, last time I checked, some of them were about 15-20 quid. Well,
Yeah.
the decent ones, yeah.
How much have you got on them?
I've got 5 on the small one and then 7 each on the big one.
Is this the only ones you've got?
Yeah, I did have a few more, but just before Christmas when they all went.
Yeah. So can we get anywhere near 20 for all of them?
7, 14, 21, 26. Do 22.
22, yeah, fair enough. Is this a one-off, or are you likely to get any more?
Probably a one-off.
Yeah. No, fair enough. Two.
Cheers, thanks
Cheers,
very much.
mate.
Cheers. Are you going?
You may well have been wondering what I've been doing for the past month, because I kind of dropped off the face of the planet as far as content creation is concerned for YouTube. But I've been feathering my nest with Amazon. I've been doing a lot of buying to fill up the Amazon inventory because I've got a plan this year. It's a bit of a tall order as well, but I do like challenging myself. I want to pay my mortgage off this year. I owe about 35 grand on the mortgage now, and by the end of this year, I want that cleared. It is a tall order, but if you don't stretch yourself, you don't achieve. That's how I look at it anyway. Amazon is coming on leaps and bounds. In December alone, I absolutely smashed it out of the park. It was my single best month ever. And because of it, my single best Q4 ever since I started reselling. That's really set me up for going into this year. It's been a lot of hard work, but it's certainly paid dividends. I have actually decided to do the video that I shot last weekend as a separate video. Don't be expecting too much from it because it was a little bit of a false start. I'm going to put it out after this one though, I think. Because today was quite a bit better. A lot of sellers braved it in spite of the fact that it was raining, albeit not very much. It's taken a bit of a downturn, to be fair, and the weather's pretty shitty at the minute. Anyway, enough waffling, let's get into what I did pick up. First out of the gate from my friend Craig, 5 pairs of trainers, paid a total of £60 for the trainers. Ignore those for a second. And the breakdown is, these are quite large, I think they're size 13. These Adidas Pro Bounce 2019. There's a very good job of undervalued these, so I'm going to do some more research on them before I list them, but I'm going to put initial listing value of £45 on them. Because of the nature of them, I think that is crazy low value. They warrant more research though. I've done my due diligence as far as authenticating them concerned, and I'm satisfied that they are completely kosher. Do need a bit of a clean up, but aside from that, in good structural condition. Now these remind me of my granddad's vest. They're bloody ugly, but I suppose each to their own. These are Adidas Derupt. Listing value on those is going to be 30 quid. There are some comps higher for this particular model, not necessarily in this colourway. So I think I'm pretty much on the money with a valuation on those. Familiar to a lot of people, these are the VaporMax Cargo. Really great condition. When you're picking up trainers like this with the bubbles in the heel, always give them a good squeeze and a good prod, because quite a lot of times you'll find that the bubble bursts on them. I believe, I've never tested this theory, but I've been told, I believe there's still value in them with burst bubbles, but as you can imagine, it's going to sort of like decimate the value of them. These new are just crazy money. So I'm feeling a listing value of £90 on these because they're in great condition, aside from needing a wipe over with a baby wipe just to tart them up a bit for the pictures. It's likely that kind of value that these will get picked up for the authenticity as well. I've only ever had one pair of trainers go through the authenticity service with eBay. They flew through. I think they were Air Jordan 1s that went to Italy. You never have any control over that. I'm not entirely sure if it's based on price when it flags up for authenticity. It's likely to, but what that price is, I've no idea. But I think if you're selling trainers for anything more than, shall we say, 60 quid, then there's an increased chance that eBay are going to flag it for their authenticity service. It doesn't happen all the time, but it does happen, and you've no control over that. Next, Nike Vandal High. I've sold one pair of these just recently. I think they're a size 5 in purple, and they went for about the £50 mark. But because, I mean, these are in great condition, again, aside from needing a wipe up, these are a size 9. Might be being a little bit ambitious, but I'm going to put a listing value of £80 on those. Got School by R. Craig. New Balance have always been a pretty decent brand for me, but I've never found like huge value in them. But these New Balance are models 2002R, and this is the C1 variant. New, you're probably looking about the £140, £150 mark, and these are in absolutely gleaming condition. I've just realised as well I've got my prices the wrong way around. And welcome back to the new year and making videos, Dave. These Vandal Highs are listing value I'm going to put on them is £50, not £80. I need my readers on because that's the listing value I'm going to put on these New Balance, £80. Yeah, wakey. I have had several coffees today already. You'll have to excuse me. These Peloton cycling shoes in just immaculate condition. Look like they've been used maybe once or twice. Really great nick. At £4, I was always going to pick them up. Cycling shoes as a rule have been quite good to me. I've picked up some really cheap and cheerful Chinese branded ones for a couple of quid and sold them for 15, so always worthwhile looking at. Peloton, obviously a recognised brand, so that's an extra tick box ticked. I'm going to the high end of comps for these because it's around about the £30 mark. That's the sort of like average, if you will. But because these are in such sparkling condition, there are comps of up to £40, so that's where I'm going to head with these, £40. I do like looking at models like this, particularly ones that are really well detailed and they just look really nice kind of thing. Now, I'm not familiar with the brand, Joel, and I'm not saying it's sort of like highly collectible, but there's plenty of value in these. I paid £22 for all 4 of them, and the breakdown is for the Volvo BM L70, which is that one. It's like a tree grabber thing. That's going to have a listing value of £25. The ones that have the bucket on the front, it's basically exactly the same vehicle, but with a bulldozer bucket on the front. They can go for up to £50, would you believe? Next is a Caterpillar. This is the Cat 631 tractor unit. Slightly better value on that one at £30, and a bit more bargain basement. This is a snowplow. It doesn't actually say the manufacturer, like Volvo or Caterpillar on the previous 2. Just a standard snowplow type jobby. Listing value on that £15. And finally, this is a CB534, and it's a vibratory compactor. It does actually say it's a Caterpillar model, this. And again, listing value on that, £15. I'd pre-arranged picking these up from Craig before I got to the boot sale. He got in contact on Instagram, so cheers for that, Craig. Thanks for the hookup. These are pretty low-end Lego sets. I'll be going into Amazon stock. New Lego sets are usually a no-brainer at that price. I paid £6 each for these. And as always, for stuff for Amazon, I've always scanned it through the Seller Amp app, which is linked in the description of this video. So when I open the Seller Amp app, I can put in my cost price, which I already have, £6. And the sale price is currently £14.98. So my net profit is £2.79 each, which doesn't sound like a right lot compared to the figures you can be achieving on eBay and on a lot of things. But what you've got to take into consideration is I haven't had to do anything really to achieve that profit. I won't have to pick it, pack it, store it, or post it. So when I send in a load of other items, I can just send in all this stack and pretty much forget about it until the money comes in. I know I bang on about this app, but it's absolutely the Bible of information as far as sourcing for Amazon concerned. So if you haven't already got Seller Amp, get on the link in the description and get it. It's my go-to tool. I use this, I would say, at least dozens of times a day. Sometimes when I'm out sourcing, hundreds of times a day. Get on it. It's just brilliant. Now, even though Amazon is infinitely more scalable than eBay, particularly for somebody who doesn't want to take on any staff, I don't think I could ever give eBay up. The reasons for doing it might change. I think as my business grows and develops, it might be more for philanthropic purposes. But I just love getting out to boot sales. I love treasure hunting. And you really don't get that when you're sourcing for Amazon. Sometimes you have flickers of that, but it just isn't the same as sourcing for eBay and that treasure hunting out at boot sales, meeting people. And after all these years of doing it, it hasn't dimmed any for me either. I still really get a kick out of it. This year is going to be amazing for a lot of reasons. So if you've got the motivation to get your reselling business off the ground, this is going to be the year to do it. Anyway, I've got me some listening to do, so I shall wrap the video up there. Thank you so much for watching. Your support for this channel really is appreciated. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I will endeavour to get more videos out. I'm aiming to get at least back to the weekly videos for you. So until then, I've been Dave Keeffe. You've been amazing. I'll see you in the next one. For those of you that have stuck around to the very end of this video, I've got a little bit of a treat for you, and I'll show you. That's probably the best way to describe it. When I was outsourcing for Amazon on a location that I've been to quite a few times, got friendly with the people, they said, right, we found these in the stock room. Are you interested in them? These are extremely realistic as well. There's some weight in them. You can probably see by the elasticity of them. I am not trying these on for the video at all, but they are amazing. They're like adult stress balls. I just love them. Yeah, it was an interesting conversation how they came about. I'm led to believe they are quite, they're worth flipping actually, these. But the reason I got them in the first place, they weren't for me before anybody jumps to any conclusions, is I have a mate who's got a birthday coming up, and I think they'll be perfect for him. I've shown a few people these on Instagram and friends, obviously, because, I mean, who wouldn't? And a few people have offered me good money to wear them and post a picture. That is never, ever gonna happen. But what I do want to do, if you have got this far in the video, is if you comment in this video in capital letter boobs, I'll use a random comment generator in my next video and pick a winner, and I'll send you something nice in the post.